is time for a new season of F1 Esports, and we go racing at Bahrain International for the opening contest of the year. Perfect getaway for Lucas Blakely, not the only one as well. A second McLaren is heading through and putting pressure on Rona. Barry Borman trying to make it a 1-2. Does he get the room? He does get the room. Will they find their way through? The driver from the front row all over the road, but continues through. Blakely with the dream getaway. Rona with not the one that he wanted, and he is battling to stay in P3. Blakely, Borman, Rona, Otmar, and Rasmussen, the top five, as Otmar gets ahead.
Oh, great start from Otmar, from 5th to 3rd already on lap 1. That's exactly what the double world champion wanted.
As we go on board with Shanaka Clay with the Williams team, and very much looking for the run on Brendan Lee, and you can see that he is on the medium tyre.
Exactly, I was about to say, one of the only drivers that's gone for the mediums, and just look at the speed difference. Is going to pass the world champion of Brendan Lee, and you should think that's the kind of progress Shanaka Clay would be looking for. Surprisingly enough, and I think this is how much pace is being dictated right now. Donoso was able to catch up a 5-second deficit to the back of the field, making me think, hey, look, he's probably on the mediums. He's not. This is just a battery-saving contest at the moment, but fully expect when the pit stops come, that's when the pace will be picked up. Here we go then. Jarno Otmar, crucially, is within DRS of Blakely, so he'll be able to close up to the back of that McLaren, and it is all kicking off now, and Rona is ahead of Buramant.
Wow, that is a big change, because that is potentially a podium on debut. And it's an excruciating wait as we get to the end of the pit lane. And you can hear them coming closer and closer and closer and going ahead. It's going to be tied into the braking zone. Big opportunity now, look at this. This is so tight. He's fighting his teammate. He's fighting Rona. He's getting through. Barry Borman is up past Lucas Blakely, who has missed out. And we're very nearly 4 wide. It's turned into a brawl. After so long, we were waiting to see action. And now we've got some so close to contact. And Freddie Rasmussen is now in the mix. Haas on the right, McLaren on the left. And Lucas Blakely's chances of victory might have faded. Over the road goes Rasmussen. Absolutely incredible action. Having seen absolutely nothing in the early stages, it's come alive now. It's Barry Borman getting the jump, then Lucas Blakely. Freddie Rasmussen is in 10th position. Simon Weigang demotes Thomas Rona, and it's Freddie Rasmussen who has a 5-second penalty for cutting the corner. This race turning into fireworks out of nowhere.
Otmar in the pits.
And all of that fighting, and all of that squabbling, and all of that scruffy but brilliant and glorious racing has opened the door for the reigning champion, who will be thinking, it's awfully quiet around here. He's been pushing on. He talked himself up for the overcut, and it won't be as close before, but he will absolutely love that he is out ahead of all of those who've stopped. Jarno Otmar asked for the overcut. He got it. He's made it work, and he's got the net race lead. Let's have another look at this, because this was extraordinary stuff. Coming out of the pits, we're on board with Thomas Rona. That's our old race leader, and it's all fair through here, but 3 wide on a narrow track.
You're thinking, oh, the McLarens have pulled off a blinder here. They've managed to get ahead again, but then it just all kicks off again.
And then at that point, Freddie Rasmussen's in the mix.
I mean, that was a perfect little undercut from Rona, wasn't it, to get back in front of those two, but it's just going to be too tight. The hand goes up, then Freddie comes across, boom, there's the damage, front left, as you can see.
Here's the moment, here's the moment. He pulls out of the slipstream, and he goes to the inside. Otmar won't have a choice. Barry Borman's gonna take the lead of this one. It's Otmar over the road. Otmar rejoins, and Barry Borman's very nearly there. He's not the only one. The McLaren's fighting through here. Borman through, Blakely to the inside, and Jarno Otmar, having held the lead brilliantly after that strategy, loses out to both McLarens.
I think Otmar might be on the team radio for that one. We'll have to see a replay of that, but seemed to be pushed off the road ever so slightly. So we'll have to see what happened there, but certainly the McLarens just bullied Jarno Otmar out the way, went for the exact double overtake that I predicted as they went down the straight. Now Otmar, what can he do? The 2 McLarens will certainly work together to make sure their energy deployment is in sync. And Otmar, from 1st to 3rd after Longue pits, that's going to hurt a little bit. So Otmar's not really defended, expecting a bit of room on the outside. Gets pushed wide and goes immediately over the grass. Obviously gets a warning there, illegal overtake, not going to be overturned anyway, but that gets deleted. It's quite difficult to say really there. Of course, Otmar will argue that he was owed some space there.
Here we go, Lucas Blakely got shuffled out when he came out of the pit exit, and he was passed for the lead that he held in the opening stint of the race. Lucas Blakely gets back there, and he's made his way to the front to deny Barry Barman at the moment. But how many times have we seen it get tactical in the latter stages? You still feel that any of the top three could still take this one. The problem for Jarno Opmeer is he's up against two McLarens out front, but Blakely breezing on by and taking P1 as we go on now. Forward with Jarno Opmeer. Final lap of the race. Best run of the race for the man trying to take second place. He goes tight to the inside. They've both got DRS. The champion is moving up to second position. Jarno Opmeer gets one McLaren. Can he get the other on the final lap?
You could see Burman was struggling for energy right at the end there, and that's probably why McLaren did the swap. Opmeer now has one McLaren left. He can see the flashing light. Blakely's running out of energy as well. The final lap of round one of this esports season. He's going to have a couple of DRS stabs.
Okay, he's run out of traditional places, but this is Jarno Opmeer we're talking about. He is a two-time champion at this level. He wants a third. He wants the three-peat. But it's all eyes to the front of the field. Lucas Blakely has arrived at the final corner of the last lap, and it's a new season. He's got a new team, but it's the same outcome. Lucas Blakely wins the opening race of the year and takes victory on debut with McLaren.